and free farms. Ember Spirit, one of the better heroes in this game to do that. And the harassment cut from...
Yeah, they're coming again. Slide for Searing Chains. It's actually going to be first blood. Z-Freak, he's down. Has he got another blast? One more attack. Ninja Boogie was able to see him, and Z-Freak goes.
He got one. He was just in time to buy his boots before he went down, so he'll have those as he TPs back up. And it gives them that playmaker they were missing in the first game, where it was much more about team fighting.
Mid lane, Fire Strike comes in. Limp's gonna have the follow-up stun, try and chain it perfectly with the Edict to burn through the refraction charges, but that one creep seeing a little bit too close. Moose buying some time to actually kill Z-Freak. He'll still lose his life to Limp, however.
That was Limp's mistake. He waited to stun and then actually stunned the refraction, so he wasn't able to get any damage off it. Thus, he was able to turn around for a counter kill. Top lane, that's the Enchantress. You purge off the Surge as well.
And it's lower cooldown as well, right? So it's even more frequent.
The Enchantress, you die real fast to these heroes.
Yeah, Latrak doesn't need to actually hit you. Miracle, disarm, making it impossible to get the hit into KP to finish the job. It means Ragey Potato will cop a lot of damage himself. It's for the 5-minute shrine, and that's why you're seeing Miracle committing in. He needs 2 more hits to kill off. He's going for both of them. Miracle, still under the tower, will end up falling down. Ragey Potato get the solo experience for it. I don't know if you're really happy trading your 1 for your 3-ish, a third forward, and get that big damage output that he wants by staying on top of the enemy hero. Yep. KP out way too far. Easy pickup. This is the Observer Ward that knows that he's alone.
Yep, that's the one thing that Kolab going through right now. Bottom lane, Miracle Ursa is crushing. One of his signatures.
Can get a kill on mid, but they won't find mid. They'll find Ninja Boogie. Welcome on back, Enchantress. Another Burrow Strike and more damage, and this will be yet another kill for Limp, making his 4th out of the 7 of complexity.
And level of 4 points in Edict now. It's huge. Means that he'll be able to apply.
Nice melt dodge, easy.
I think it's...
There they go. Spirit jump in. A little bit too far around, and the board time for Ninja Boogie to come in with 1 stun, 2 stun. Doing that math.
Yeah, you gotta look for Ajit to get more involved. I think I'm surprised he didn't go for a bottle, so he doesn't have that much mana sustain. I'd like to see him play with his teleport more. You can get so aggressive on Complexity's next movement. You want to ensure they don't get any free towers, and that's exactly what Cole are gonna look to do here as they continue to rotate.
Nice melt dodge, easy.
I think it's...
There they go. Spirit jump in. A little bit too far around, and the board time for Ninja Boogie to come in with 1 stun, 2 stun. Doing that math.
Yeah, you gotta look for Ajit to get more involved. I think I'm surprised he didn't go for a bottle, so he doesn't have that much mana sustain. I'd like to see him play with his teleport more. You can get so aggressive on Complexity's next movement. You want to ensure they don't get any free towers, and that's exactly what Cole are gonna look to do here as they continue to rotate.
Trining up and getting ready for their own fight, and that was really paying dividends. I'll even see the smoke. So Mineski, they're already beginning to back up. There are 2 maybe that hasn't backed up the whole way.
The Surge.
Hunting the tier 1 tower. Miracle just runs forward. He breaks free with the Enrage, goes for KP. Rock will drop down. Miracle being body blocked up by the Golem, so he couldn't keep the chase going, and the double disarm into Limp and 3-4-3. So Rolling Thunder, the fatal bonds to kick them so hard. Complexity, they have to retreat. Tavo back up the tier 1 tower. Spirit, jump forward. No, Ajit holding it for the moment. He'll get the side of Fist Searing Chains over on 2. The jump forward. It comes from Ragey Potato. Another disarm. This one's on the Sand King, but he's in a little bit too deep under the pulse over of Limp through the fog of war. He did so deep, going up the Miracle. The Burrow Strike buying the time. Miracle's gonna go down. The Spirit jump back up, but he's underneath the tier 1 tower. Thanks to Z-Freak's movement speed, they won't find Ajit straight away. They're looking to kill off the Golem. They're taking the tier 1 tower. They're able to do so, which will mean a denial of the tier 1 tower. And Mineski need to pull out. That was way too deep. Yeah. Too early.
That was a 4-on-4.
I feel like this tower's been fortified 3 times now to protect it. Well, it's because the 2 side lanes went down, hence the refresh up. Your Scepter is now over on Limp. Moon jumps forward. Limp wants to actually use the Your Scepter aggressively on the Templar Assassin, able to connect over on the stun, but now he's in trouble. Rooted up. They'll try and break him free with the False Promise. Extra life needs to be given. They've done a lot already, and where's this heal? It's not coming fast enough. Limp will not be able to survive through the False Promise. He'll end up popping as Miracle, looking for his own return into range. Moon hits so hard. 3-4-3 just evaporates. They're keeping inside the sandstorm, so no defensive refraction charge, but it won't matter when Ajit can just run forward like this as well. Side of it actually up a little bit further, too high, but it won't matter when the Root holds Darkseer in position. Triple kill for Ninja Boogie. The only
Really
one
well
to survive is Ursa.
And that's how you're going to win fights if you're Mineski. They stagger their spell usage, force the Oracle ult, but it's a fight in the river. You get a Fatal Bounce off. The Raging Potato...
No matter how many break frees he's got, be it in Rage or be it BKB, he won't be able to keep up with the target he's looking to kill.
Yep.
And now, well, Miracle actually walks in to be that target. Jit, and get the quick little slow. Enchanting up Miracle. He's protected for the moment thanks to winning Rage, but now it's going to wear off. Another Searing Chains with the follow-up stuns. And Jit will claim the kill, and 42 seconds on the sideline for Miracle. Opens up Roshan.
Pango's damage output has been insane. Ember with an Arcane Rune just now fading.
God, defensive observers and sentries need to come up on that hillside if Complexity are going to see Mineski fighting. And now, Sleight of Fist, 3-4-3 gets clipped by it, but there is no control just yet until the root goes onto Ajit. Z-Freak with a follow-up stun, and they move forward with the goals! Everyone's picking with the Fatal Bounce! This is huge! Complexity, they're going to evaporate, they have to get back into the triangle. Ajit's trying to continue with this fight on. Moon jumps forward, exploding Z-Freak, but the root in the back line, 3-4-3, nowhere to go. Limp has been protected by the false promise, but it only lasts until now. The Ursa totally stranded. TA Trap slowing down Tavo. Raging Potato for once is actually missing a swashbuckle. The TA Traps, any kind of slow, any kind of control. Tavo's still got that high movement speed, but the root, Ajit can keep up with him. Raging Potato jumps in with a shield crush, killing off Tavo, but it's actually Ajit who gets the kill. My God, Mineski are just, their positioning is so good.
Yeah, I love this lineup. When you see it executed like this, it just makes total up top on the TA.
Yep, if they can find her, here comes Raging Potato as well, looking for the disarm and just rolling thunder through the Ursa, keeping on top of Z-Freak. Ursa gonna trigger his BKB, but the Spirit's forward, looks to TP out, but get more than enough damage to kill off Miracle before that will complete.
Yeah,
even give him a tip just to like, here's something for your troubles.
He deserves it. He could have BKB TP'd, instead panicked a bit, ran around, and ends up taking
Overward down as well. They knew it because the creep wave's coming in. If it didn't get distracted by the hero, it would have actually just instantly killed the Observer Ward. So the TA traps get triggered. 3-4-3's on the run, and here comes Complexity. Moon jumps in, almost killing 3-4-3, and he will with a Sleight of Fist find the kill with the rock down. Fatal Bounce will connect him up. A quick Duel's Dispel, but it's Lip hitting the deck right on top of Moon, so he's got all the damage he needs. And Miracle starts his run. BKB still surviving, but now he's lost it as well as the Enrage. KB's got the double rocks doing the work, and Z-Freak's epicenter, oh, it feels like dust on your feet. It is not in your eye. It is too easy for Mineski to just walk forward, and they will take the mid lane of Rax, and it really feels like they've taken this game.
Yeah, and I think that Mineski just really recovering in the draft in terms of how they game planned. They got Ajit total free farm. It's not a Morphling. It's not a hero that takes 30 minutes to come online. Ajit was immediately effective once he was level 8, level 9. And they just outfight. You can see they kite Cole. Cole has no method of initiation outside of just running forwards or praying for a random blink. Whereas Mineski, they remnant forwards. Immediately the Meld Strike onto 3-4-3. He dies in a blink of an eye, and then the Golem drops. Cole get just absolutely dismantled. No damage even taken by
the High Garden.
The Mineski have an idea.
3-4-3, the smoke breaks. Moon's inside of Roshan, so they know it. Quick observe ward being planted.
They're gonna just YOLO this, aren't they?
It probably looks like it. Moon has taken almost no damage from Roshan, just burned some refraction charges. And they're wrapping around the back. Z-Freak, he'll get the Burrow Strike off. There's not over the TA. They're trying to find here. The Darkseer Wall can actually do some work. Z-Freak has to be false promise. He'll do his epicenter Raging Potato stuns him. The MP still gets off, but really, is that the win in this game? I don't think it is. Lip will hit the deck. He'll end up probably popping in just a second once TA focuses him down. Or you just have the Enchantress doing the work for him. It's just trade-offs, but the TA will buy back into this game. They've got all the money in the world. If they can get the kill on the Ursa as well, he's got buyback. Sure, why not? Let's commit now, boys and girls. Well, he's gonna fight, Kyle. He's gonna fight. There's no white flag upon my door.
Mineski just casually walk away. They have
now they'll casually go back in. Fatal Bonds is over on Miracle as well as left. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains catching out the two. It's a great disarm and control on Z-Freak. They've already got the kill. The Golem does hit the deck. Again, the Fatal Bonds still on top of Miracle. The rocks from KP are doing the work. RG will help them with that labor. The Complexity are in full retreat. Back, Limp was thinking about us, and another defensive Yulsep to delay the inevitable, which is death. The debt that all men will pay, and Limp will pay it many, many times over. He'll buy back just to pay it all over again. Here's your Spirit, jump forward. Ajit will be there. GG is the call. Complexity. Game 1 went their way. Mineski, however, it feels like they were always in control of Game 2.
They went now with a bang, though. I mean, 5 heroes dying twice each. They did their best. They did